we'll see aldol condensation reaction. Aldol name itself indicates its meaning. Aldol, it having the two functional group, one is aldehyde and one is alcohol. Okay, the product containing aldehyde plus alcohol, hence it is called as aldol. Okay, aldol condensation is condensation of aldehydes or ketones having alpha hydrogen atom in presence of dilute base to gives rise to beta hydroxyaldehydes or beta hydroxy ketones. Okay, that is aldehydes or ketones having alpha hydrogen atom in presence of dilute base undergoes condensation to gives beta hydroxy aldehydes or beta hydroxy ketones. Beta hydroxyaldehydes are known as aldol and beta hydroxy ketone are known as ketones. Now see the particular example. The main requirement in this reaction is those aldehydes or ketones have alpha hydrogen atom in presence of dilute alkali gives this reaction. That is, first we will check which compound sharing the alpha hydrogen atom. Okay, if you take here acetaldehyde, this is your functional group and this carbon is an alpha carbon having the alpha hydrogen atom, the HCHO. This is, there is no alpha carbon, there is no alpha hydrogen. Such two compounds cannot undergo self-aldol condensation reaction. CH3 C double bond O CH3. Out of these, this one and this one having the alpha carbon and alpha hydrogen, hence these two can undergo the self-aldol as well as cross-aldol condensation, but it itself does not undergo this aldol condensation reaction. Now we'll see the first reaction. The two molecules of acetaldehyde CH3CHO, two molecules of acetaldehyde in the presence of NaOH, that is a dilute NaOH, undergoes condensation to gives CH3CHOH CH2CHO. This is our functional group. This is the alpha carbon and this is the beta. On the beta carbon there is hydroxy group, hence simply it is known as the beta hydroxy aldehydes. Okay, it is an aldol. Two simple, that is same molecules of acetaldehyde undergoes condensation, then it is known as self condensation. Okay, self condensation or the simple aldol condensation. Here if you take CH3 C double bond O CH3 acetone plus again the acetone CH3 C double bond O CH3, two molecules of acetone in the presence of a dilute alkali, it again undergoes condensation to give rise to the CH3COH CH3 CH2 C double bond O CH3. Now this is your carbon group and your principal functional group. This is an alpha carbon, this is an beta carbon. Name of this product is beta hydroxy ketone. Okay, this is again the simple aldol condensation in which the same molecules undergoes condensation. That reaction is known as simple aldol condensation. Okay, Now we'll see the example of cross aldol condensation reaction, in which you can take the two different molecules of aldehydes or ketones, but the necessary condition is that out of two carbonyl groups, one of the carbonyl compound must contain alpha hydrogen atom. Okay, it means if you take one of acetaldehyde and one of the formaldehyde, HCHO plus CH3CHO in presence of NaOH, that is a dilute, it undergoes condensation. Now see here formaldehyde and acetaldehyde. Out of that two, that acetaldehyde having the alpha carbon, that means alpha hydrogen atom, but in formaldehyde there is no alpha hydrogen atom. But as I said, out of two, at least one must contain the alpha hydrogen atom. Then and then only the reaction will occur. It will give rise to here HCH, the oxygen becomes OH, and here this is the CH2CHO. Okay, now this is the functional group, this is the alpha and this is the beta carbon. Again it is a beta hydroxyaldehyde. Okay, if you take here one of the benzaldehyde and one of the acetaldehyde, CH3CHO, again out of two, one having the acetaldehyde having the alpha hydrogen atom, while the benzaldehyde doesn't contain the alpha hydrogen atom. Now here the CH2 minus will be attack on this carbon, it becomes hydroxy, here CH2CHO. Again it is an beta hydroxy, this is alpha carbon, this is beta hydroxy aldehydes. In this way you can do the number of reactions. If both the compound contain the alpha hydrogen atom, then we will get the mixture of products. Okay, now we will see the mechanism of this reaction. I will clear. Mechanism. First step, that NaOH, dilute NaOH, undergoes a dissociation to give rise to Na plus OH minus. Now this OH minus ion acts as a base, and that will be abstract the proton from acetaldehyde, CH2HCHO. Now what happens, that OH minus takes this proton, the CH electrons will be shifted on the carbon, that is CH2. That carbon, that is CH2 minus ion, is more acidic due to electron withdrawing group is attached directly. It becomes CH2 minus CHO. Okay, now this negative charge is stabilized by the resonance, plus byproduct is H2O. Now this undergoes resonance. In this way, this negative charge from the double bond and double bond is converted into negative charge. It becomes CH2 double bond C O minus H. This is an enolate ion. Enolate ion is an intermediate of the aldol reaction. Once that enolate ion is generated, that will be attacked on the second molecule of, that is an acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Here CH2 double bond C O minus CH. Now what happens here? This negative charge from here double bond, and this double bond from the carbon will be attacked on the carbon, and at the same time the electrons shifted towards O, oxygen, here CH3 O minus, here H, formation of carbon bond, CH2 here double bond OH. Okay, the aldehyde group remains as it is. Now what happens here? In further step, whatever the negative charge here that undergoes protonation, here CH3CO minus H, CH2, CHO. We have in the solvent H2, it undergoes protonation H plus that takes the proton and it becomes CH3COH. This is H, CH2, CHO. Okay, as this is a beta hydroxy aldehydes, IUPAC name we have to select this longest chain. Then a number should be given from the end which is nearer from the principal functional group 1, 2, 3, 4. That is on the third carbon there is hydroxy, 3 hydroxy, 4 carbon containing, that is butanol. 3 hydroxy butanol is an IUPAC name of this compound. So stop here.